Deiveson Figueiredo versus Brandon Moreno 4, the quadrilogy, takes place this weekend in the co-main event, or the people's main event, let's be real, of UFC 283, Teixeira versus Hill. And this is a big one. Like, this is arguably better than the main event, to be honest with you. Way better than the main event, in my opinion. The main event's just two contenders, a former champion Glover fighting for the title, and Jamal Hill, of course, but this is, like, the big one, really, that people are looking forward to. I know people are looking forward to Glover and see what he can do, but this is, like, the most exciting fight on the card, to be honest with you. Deiveson Figueiredo, Brandon Moreno 4, the quadrilogy. Obviously, I do believe this will be the last fight of these guys. I think this will be the last guys. I thought this would be the last of these guys' fights. I thought when Moreno won the rematch, that was gonna be it. But then Moreno was kind of scheduled to fight Alejandro Pantoja. So then he was kind of supposed to fight Alejandro Pantoja. Really, it wasn't official, but he was targeting Pantoja. But Pantoja couldn't make it, really. He was injured. So Figueiredo stepped up and he won the trilogy. And then we're looking at this now. I do believe Brandon Moreno's got this one in the bag. I think so. I know he lost James Krause. I completely understand that. But there's going to be a lot of people sacrificing to help Moreno here. Alright? A lot of people. If Moreno loses this one, it's going to be a tough time getting back to the title. Whoever loses. Figueiredo already has a plan, go up to bantamweight if he loses, I think. Or I think if he wins, go up to bantamweight. Well, he shouldn't. Pantoja's there. There's a lot of contenders. But if Figueiredo loses, he can go up to bantamweight. But Moreno hasn't really said anything about bantamweight or this or that. If he loses, he probably knows what he's gonna do when he wins, but he doesn't know what he's gonna do if he loses. I think Brandon Moreno's got this one in the bag. By decision, close fight, competitive. Moreno edges it out this time, like he would have in the trilogy if he didn't get knocked down in rounds 1, 3, and 5, where Figueiredo stole the rounds. And I rewatched the trilogy, man, like a week ago. I rewatched that trilogy fight. First off, it wasn't as good as the first fight. First fight was way better. Just to point that out, it was way better than the third fight. Third fight was fun, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying the third fight was completely lame and that. But the first fight's, it's 1,000 times better than the third. It's way better. A lot of people think the trilogy is like the best fight. And also, Moreno lost the trilogy. A lot of people think Moreno won that fight. He clearly lost, but I think Moreno's going to win this, man. I really do. The trilogy fight, though. Moreno was winning the trilogy fight, winning the rounds. He's a better striker. I think he's technically a better striker, than Deiveson Figueiredo. And I just think that, because he was winning the rounds, but then got dropped, almost got guillotined at the end. He almost got guillotined at the end from Deiveson Figueiredo. Does Figueiredo have power that will put Moreno down and out? No. I don't think he has that power. I think the bantamweights do, to be honest with you. I think the bantamweights do have the power to put Moreno out, but I don't think Figueiredo himself has the power to KO Brandon Moreno. I think he has the power to drop him, which could play some things, but Moreno, he knows this is the last fight. I think in the rematch, this is what I think. I think he had less to worry in the trilogy of Figueiredo because he knew probably he'd get another fight because he's already up 1 and there's already a draw. But now it's 1-1-1. It's 1-1-1. But I think Moreno, he knows. And I think he sees the trilogy as, I was winning against this guy. I just got dropped and lost because of that. If I don't get dropped this time, I can win this. And I already submitted him before, so he has more to worry. I'm picking Moreno, man. He's young, 29 years old. You know? Not the youngest, but he's young. And Figueiredo's 35. You'd think 33 is a bit old. 34. Figueiredo's 35, and he's turning 36. Well, he turned 35 in December, but he's still older, man. You know? He's still very old. I'm picking Brandon Moreno. Like, he beat France in the meantime. He KO'd France with a liver kick, a body kick, right into the ribs, and put down Kai. I know he didn't look the greatest against Kai, but Kai is good, and Kai can give people problems. I just don't see how you can pick Figgy. I really don't. I don't know how people can pick Figgy here. I think Moreno's got this one. I think Pantoja beats both of these guys. Just to point that out, I think Pantoja, winner of this one versus Pantoja, that's just certain. You're not going to give a title shot to fucking Mateus Nicolau or something like that. But Pantoja beats both of these guys, in my opinion, at this point. We already beat Moreno. But, yeah. Moreno will win this one. I think he has more to worry as well. And he got dropped. Yeah, I just think Moreno's got this, man. I really do. Moreno just needs to look out for the big power from Figgy. Leg kicks were working last time for Figueiredo, but it was more so a lot of them were checked by Moreno. Like, people were like, oh, good leg kicks from Figgy, but they were all kind of checked. So, good checks from Moreno, you should really say there. I think Moreno's got this one. I really do. I was leaning Figgy before, but then he's getting older, man. He's getting older, and he's taken the damage. He's taken the wars. Moreno has as well at a young age, but I think Moreno's got this one. I really do. Reach advantage inside. 2 inches of reach, 2 inches in height. I think he beats Figueiredo. I think so. By decision. 48-47, 149-46 scorecard, which makes no sense, but 48-47 win for Brandon Moreno. Yeah, I think he wins. One of the early 3 rounds, definitely wins the last 2 rounds, though. I think he gets it. I think he'll lose round 1, but win round 2. Lose round 3. Win round 4, but this time win round 5. I think he'll win the last 2 pretty clear. But he'll win he'll win round 2, I think, as well. I think Moreno's got this. I really do. This is a great fight, man. This is a great fight. I wish I could break more on it, but I wish I could break this down more, but I got Brandon Moreno. I do. I think he wins. I think he wins. 48-47 unanimous decision. Fights Pantoja in May. I think he'll lose to Pantoja. Let's be real. I think Pantoja chokes him out. Yeah. I just don't trust Figgy. A year off as well for him. A year off. I don't know why. I just don't trust him. It's been a whole year. You know? A whole year off. You know? He fought on the Ngannou card. So he's kind of pulling an Ngannou. Let's be real. He's kind of pulling an Ngannou. He's been way more active than Ngannou, let's be real, but yeah. I'm going for Moreno. Fought 6 months ago against Kai. At least he's been active, you know? I trust Moreno a lot more here. I think he'll get the job done. And, yeah. Yeah, winner versus Pantoja. And, I guess if Figgy loses, he can go up to bantamweight, try things there, or just retire, man. Why not? Why take more damage? He's not going to do well. Does he really think he can beat, a Sean O'Malley? Not going to out-grapple O'Malley. It's not big enough. He'll get chinned out cold. Done. O'Malley walk off. Like, he's not going to win against him. Because you think he'll beat Piotr Jan? So you better look at a lower guy. Like, if I'm Figgy, why not? If Garbrandt beats Arce, which he probably won't. Let's be real. That's just Garbrandt. But if he does, Figgy versus Garbrandt. Hope Garbrandt, put Garbrandt 15 for whatever reason. And do Garbrandt versus Figueiredo. And if Figueiredo wins that, you know, let's say he beats Garbrandt by KO at bantamweight, be ranked number 11 for some reason. Figgy versus, we can do Figueiredo versus, and this is a great fight. And you'll actually, like, this will be a fun fight. Deiveson Figueiredo versus Marlon Vera. If Vera loses to Sanagan, Figueiredo Vera, that'd be decent. And that would be a great fight. And honestly, if Figueiredo's like on point, he can be not skilled whatsoever. Marlon Vera, he'd probably lose though by KO, but still, Moreno's got this one in the bag. I think he wins. Yeah, I think Moreno's got this in the bag. I think he wins. Yeah. I just don't think Figgy winning this one. I think Moreno is going to win this. Like, I think Figgy will try wrestling heavy this time. Like, this is what I see Figgy trying to... I don't know why I saved this till the end at all. I'm an idiot. But I can see Figueiredo trying to heavy wrestle this time. Heavy wrestle. You know? I think Moreno can expect more leg kicks, but Figgy tries heavy wrestling. It'll work early on. It'll work early on. He'll win round 1, lose round 2, start to slow down, win round 3 on the feet, lose round 4, and lose round 5 pretty dominantly. Won't be surprised if we see a 5th round TKO or something, but Moreno will get a decision to win. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. I got Brandon Moreno and the new champion. I picked Figgy in the first fight. Listen, I picked Figueiredo in the first fight. Why wouldn't you? Why would you pick Moreno? I picked Moreno in the second fight, though. Like, because he looked really well in this first fight. Figueiredo looked good as well, but Moreno shocked me, so I was like, I think I'm going to pick him in the second fight. I picked Moreno in the second fight. I picked Moreno in the third fight, and I'm not picking him in the fourth. 3-1 Moreno. Moreno wins. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. This is a prediction breakdown of Deiveson Figueiredo versus Brandon Moreno 4. Yeah. Peace. And it's evens on odds. Peace.